difference, right? Well, it turns out that their shape has a lot to do with it. You see, dolphins are shaped kind of like a torpedo or a football. They're narrow in the front, they get wide in the middle, and they get narrower again at the back. It's all a matter of hydrodynamics. Now let's take a look as the girls show off their speed swim around the pool. Now, why is that so important? Well, just like you and I, dolphins are air-breathing mammals. Now let's take a look as the girls porpoise around the pool and listen closely to see if you can hear them take that breath. They often leap out of the water in a variety of different ways. And this includes spinning, flipping, and reaching. Now, scientists think that this may be a form of communication or play. There may even be a reason we have yet to discover. The big question, however, is how do they get their 300 to 400-pound bodies, or in Nani's case, 500-pound bodies, up and out of that water? Now, let's take a look as the girls show off this ability. They use those strong tails and hydrodynamic shape to clear the water. For the dolphins. Scientists are actually looking at whales, dolphins, and other animals to figure out how their shape and movement allow them to use minimal energy to produce maximum effect. For instance, one scientist is looking at the shape of whale flippers. Turns out that the bumps on the whale's flippers actually reduce drag in the water, and he's found that the same goes for wind turbines. The bumpy ones produce more energy. Now, here in the National Aquarium, all of our dolphins do all these behaviors naturally on their own. Like I said, they're pretty easy for them. But here we've actually taught them to perform these behaviors on specific hand cues so we can actually ask the dolphins for them. Now, like I said, we're actually going to show you guys a little bit about how we train these behaviors. So, back to this target pool that I was talking to you guys about. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually offer you guys a choice of 3 behaviors. Alright, we're going to show you those in just a second. And you're going to show me by a show of hands which of the behaviors you would like to see the most. First, we'll show you how it's trained, and then our dolphins will show you the finished product. Alright, so go ahead and look at your video screens. The first up is the fluke fling, so it has a splashing behavior. Second is a circle flip, it'll take place in the center of the pool. And lastly, we have the underwater somersault, which will take place down at the windows. Alright, so let's go ahead. Who would like to see an underwater somersault? Alright, there's some of you guys out there. Who would like to see a circle flip? I have a feeling I know where this is going. Who would like to see a fluke fling? Alright, I think that the circle flip one. So let's go ahead and pick that one first. So like I said earlier, all of our dolphins are taught from a very early we'll bring it higher and higher until they're actually completely out of the water. Then we add a